Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I'm just doing some January journaling, so come on along. I got a few pages done yesterday, and I want to do a few more pages today. And, you know, before you know it, this journal is going to be finished. I'm really loving this journal. I think this is turning out to be one of my fave journals. I don't know why, but it is. Of course, I think I said that about my fall journal, didn't I? Okay, so I did this pudding pie, did the snowstorm. So this pocket has a card, and I decided to do my stepdaughter's birthday on this card. And what I've done so far off camera, let me just show you what the card looked like originally. Put a lot of work into this journal. Pictures from my book about the gnomes. I made all this lined paper and I distressed it, added little images to it. Well, this is the next page, and Jen's birthday was actually the day of the snowstorm. But on the Sunday, right after that, I baked her a gluten-free chocolate cake because doctor said she really needs to be gluten-free. And I took this off the box. And this is King Arthur. And this cake, it says perfectly decadent and moist and rich, and it is. My gosh, it was so moist and so yummy. All right, so we had chocolate cake, and we sang happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, and many more.
Well, the sun is shining today, and today is what? Today is January 13th. Oh, let me share this with you. Mr. Possum gave me this calendar for Christmas. Isn't this gorgeous? This is called, let me get to the cover here, Sketchbook 2022 Wall Calendar, and it's artwork by Susan Wingett. Hope I'm saying that right. And it's a die-cut calendar, and what it has are these circle die cuts. So you flip the page, like that. Okay, so now this one has the blue jay, but all these other dies are sort of poking through all the way to the end. So then as you go to the next page, for February, it has a bunny and looks like wild raspberries there, but you can still see all these other pictures. This is giving me an idea to do a journal with the way these circles are punched out. And so now you've got a illustration that goes across 3 of them. So every time you turn the page, see, now this illustration goes all the way across the top, and you've still got your other images here. And it has gold foil on it. And so now we're going down here to the next row, all the way across for spring. And it even has, like for the dragonfly, continues the wings out onto that page, and the flower. And it has images down here at the bottom too. Just can't get it all under the camera. And I love the Luna moth here. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I love this. I love this. And now there's the dragonfly, and it's actually part of this page. And then look at this. Hummingbirds. See, now this flower, now that's a part of this page. That is July. Oh, and look at the dragonfly. Now we've got 2 rows of illustrations exposed there. It's an awesome dragonfly. And then we have the birds. And so you can see through the die cut, it becomes part of the illustration. So this is the squirrel with the acorns and the oak leaves. She illustrates, but it's also like mixed media because you can see sheets of other papers behind there and stamps. And then November, get your wild mushrooms. And then December with the beautiful cardinals. Look at that. Get it on the camera here. And then there's a preview for 2023. And then these on the back, it shows you each page. And these are Wells Street by Lang, L-A-N-G, $14.99. Before Christmas, they were on sale for $9.99, but I'm sure they're probably cheaper now. Once the New Year starts, the calendars do get cheaper. But anyway, look at the idea for journaling. Cut this and use this in the journal, right? You have your own die cuts and how you make the pictures underneath pop through. I love it. I love it. Anyway, I was talking about today. So today's January 13th, and we did have some really cold days. And now we're having a little bit more of a mild day. And Mr. Possum is out. I'm looking out the window, out in the driveway. And he is rinsing down the cars because with all the snow and salt on the roads, that's not good. Not good for the cars. You got to get that off. So the sun is shining and it's like, I don't know, 44 degrees. And right now, a little tiny bit of a breeze. Not too much, not too bad. So I was thinking about going out and feeding the birds, but you know what? I've only got one more suet cake left, and it's supposed to get really, really cold tomorrow, so I might wait, put that out for them tomorrow. Oh no, wait, it's supposed to get really, really cold on Saturday, I think. Saturday, yeah. So I'm going to add that to the page. I'm just going to glue that down. And here we have Jennifer blowing out the candles on the gluten-free chocolate cake. And with the printer, you can put little stickers on. So I put this birthday hat sticker on there. And I put these presents with the balloon. And then that gave me an idea to use a die punch that Dolores, I think this one was from Dolores, had gifted me to make some little presents. I don't know where the die cut go. I was doing really well and had my table cleared off, but now it's a mess again. So it's got balloons and presents and things, but I already put a cake and a present and a hat. So I was thinking of, see the little gnome there with the basket on his back? Well, that basket looks empty. So we got to take care of that. So I did some little glitter balloons. I'm going to put one sort of floating up and two down here in the basket. And then I'm going to put a couple little sparkly presents down in the corner. And I may put the word party on there and just do a tiny bit of journaling. Happy birthday, Jen. Okay, I've got my cake box glued down. It keeps popping up, so I put all these little clips on here. And these were gifted to me just very recently. And they've come in handy, just like this, from Dolores. Somebody was asking me about this. Yeah, she put the Velcro on here. And then you stick these little pads down And she's got extra ones inside there. Okay, so I was thinking of a little bit of a sparkly background for this, so I have to cut this out. Two sides, let's see, take off these holes here. Yeah, so I got a mess on the desk again. And I need to organize the Christmas stuff and put some of that away, because I keep pulling things out and not putting them back. Though I do have a few more Christmassy kind of pages to go and lots of winter to journal yet, because it's only the middle of January. So I'm going to keep my winter and my Christmas journaling supplies together. But I am thinking of my spring journaling coming up. Oops. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I'm hoping this sticky back paper sticks to this sparkle stuff. Maybe I should put a little glue on there. This is almost empty. You gotta squeeze, 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 squeeze. I have to stand up. I have to stand up. I don't get it right anyway, but it helps a little bit. Okay, now I hope that sticks down. So we're gonna let that dry. Now we can just go ahead and glue it on, right? Why not? We still have snow on the ground from the last snowstorm. Has not melted away yet. Although it looks like some melting going on today. Our weather's a roller coaster this year. Warm, very cold, snow, rain, snow, rain. The 100-day, hashtag 100-day project's coming up pretty soon. And did I do that last year? No, I didn't do it last year. I did it the year before. It's where you do something, well, people do it different ways. What I did was every day for 100 days, I did a little nature journaling. And I was thinking about what I could do this year, or if I should do it at all. But if I did it, it'd probably just be 100 days of junk journaling, which I would probably do anyway. But maybe, I don't know if I'll do it or not, but maybe I could actually do like daily journaling like I did for December, but more of like what actually was going on that day, because in the December daily I did add a lot of other things, ornaments and catastrophes and different things that were going on. I don't know if I could have something to say every day. Although I found it easy to do with nature journaling because there's always something outside. I could do a bird a day or a plant a day, or maybe something to do with art, like a little watercolor sketch of the sky every day. Something. Oops. Something. Okay, it's coming. I'm gonna put parte, and the presents are gonna go down here. And I'm gonna do my journaling and put on the balloon. So I think I'll do all that and then come back and show you what I've done. Okay, I've got the gluten-free chocolate cake picture from the box. Jen blowing out the candles, little sparkly accents from this die cut. Did a little journaling, added some presents and some balloons, one floating away. And one last detail to the pocket on the page, I put the King Arthur flower crown. Now I just put that in there, and that page is done, so I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Working my way through this pile of stuff here. Okay, this page has 3 journaling cards, but one is a nature card, and this one's a nature card on the back, but I still have this space. I could add something to this side. And this side I could do my journaling on. So let's see, how about, okay, this is a little Christmas journaling. I have this old picture of my son playing a video game. Way back when. This is probably 30 years ago. 30 years ago maybe. And I have a picture of Mr. Possum from just the other day playing his video game in the living room. That's one of his winter activities. It's in the winter time he does gaming because he can't get outside so much. I might just put that on there. Really don't have to put anything on there, and I could put Mr. Possum on here and just do a little journaling. I like this Siberian gnome. The less said about him, the better. And this is the Siberian gnome. That's from the book about gnomes that I made this journal from. And I think I will put that on there and do my journaling there. And put this on this card. And is there a date? No, of course not. Just Jesse playing his video game. Looks like baseball. Looks like baseball. You know what? I got one more picture of Mr. Possum. Now this is the, I call the art studio. My table's back here. My computer's there. It's hard to see, but little kitty is curled up in the corner right there. And Mr. Possum came in while I was working on something, laid down on the couch and said, "Oh, this couch is comfortable," and then before I knew it, he was snoring. So when I printed it out, I put all these little stars here. So this was taken on the 10th, and I could just put it on here. because I guess that's another one of his winter activities, right? Take a nap, take a nap. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead off camera, put that on there, put this on here. I think I'm going to use this paper to back some of these pictures and do my journaling, and then I will be right back because all I'm going to do is paste and glue. As much as I love this journal, I really think I'd rather do each page from scratch instead of having to work with what I've already put on the page. I mean, I love these pages with the gnomes, but you know, I think I would have done it a little bit different if I knew what I was going to put on the page. Maybe that's what I mean. But anyway, here's my 3 journaling cards. So on this side, they're like nature. The oak tree, the caribou, and this is an oak leaf. And then on this side, we have Siberian gnome. The less said about him, the better. No, we have Mr. Possum gaming. And I put Tom's winter activities, shovel, snow, game, nap. And on the back of this card, I put him taking his nap. And on the back of this card is my son Jesse, 30 years ago, gaming. The games are a lot different back then than they are now. But everybody looked forward to Christmas and getting a new video game, even back in those days. Those olden days. So this page has 3 journaling cards, and those were all pre-made to go in this page. So I have 2 days done. I have a few more days I want to do, but maybe, should I stop it here? Yeah, I think I'll keep this one short and then go ahead and do a couple more pages, but put them in a different video. And I want to wish everybody happy junk journaling, and thank you for coming along today while I do my January journaling, trying to catch up on a few days here. And pretty soon this journal will be finished, and I do have, I think those 2 other journals. I have my winter little golden book journal and another one that I want to work on before I get to my spring journals even. Bye bye now.